Hi, this is Wayne Alaruth, the capitalist evangelist. I'm here to introduce you to a special company with the potential to be one of the great all-American stories. Fortum Resources is a publicly traded, diversified natural resource company with oil, gas, and mining properties in North America and internationally. Fortum is led by Chairman Mark Bruner, the legendary oil man who built Ultra Petroleum from a 15-cent stock to $200 per share, creating $15 billion in shareholder profits. Mark has 30 years of experience in the oil and gas industry, overseeing contracts with Halliburton, ExxonMobil, and Hess. Fortum has over 350,000 acres of oil and gas resources, and more than half the acreage has been evaluated by world-renowned auditors Deloitte Touche. Fortum also owns the rights to the 180-square-mile City of Gold mining property. Fortum is traded on 2 global exchanges, U.S. ticker symbol FTMR. Repeat, FTMR. This is a rare ground floor opportunity to capitalize on a proven energy industry legend. Please visit FortumResources.com. That's Fortum, F-O-R-T-E-M, resources.com. Hi, I'm Wayne Alaruth, the conservative warrior. My show War Now airs every day right here on USA Radio from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm also the star of the Wayne Alaruth Show on Newsmax TV, reaching over 50 million homes. But my favorite role is speaker extraordinaire. I was opening speaker at many Donald Trump for President events. I speak at Republican, conservative, and college GOP events, and I'm available to be the star at your next event. Contact me to arrange for a Wayne Root keynote speech. Call toll-free 888-444-ROOT. That's 888-444-ROOT. Or email wayneroot@gmail.com.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go and pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-215-5141. 800-215-5141. That's 800-215-5141.
Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies in a capsule.
I was singing in the shower, singing O Solo Mio. O Solo Mio. As I was singing Mio, I sneezed. So I'm drying up, and I sneeze again. And I blow my nose. A whole bunch of stuff comes out. I'm suddenly realizing that I am breathing out of my nose the best I've ever breathed out of my nose in years. I don't think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden now I'm breathing. What has happened in the past year? I'm a balanced Asian. Little by little every day, if I experience it, I'm happy. I'm sure this has to do with balance of nature. I'm sure it does.
When you call, use discount code USA, and we'll take 20% off any first preferred order of Balance of Nature and have it shipped to you free. Call 1-800-246-8751. That's 1-800-246-8751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com and use discount code USA.
Got an old car? You can donate it, whether it's running or not, to the United Breast Cancer Foundation and save a life. They'll even come and pick it up for free. The United Breast Cancer Foundation has saved hundreds of women's lives through their free or low-cost breast screen exams. But now they need your help. The United Breast Cancer Foundation wants to save more lives through early detection by offering women free or low-cost breast screening exams. And donating your old car, SUV, or truck, whether it's running or not, helps pay for them. Plus, you get a charitable tax deduction. Help the United Breast Cancer Foundation save lives by donating your old car, SUV, or truck. Call now for free pickup. 800-280-2144. 800-280-2144. 800-280-2144. Call right now. That number again is 800-280-2144.
Okay, from the what do all those fancy words mean and how come I don't understand so much of what I see when I'm watching what is so obviously a contentious hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee that features the Attorney General of the United States, Bill Barr, dropping a big hint about his investigation into the conduct and the origin, the establishment, if you will, of the Trump-Russia investigation and what basis that investigation was predicated on. Here's the quote from Bill Barr, quote, "Many people seem to assume that the only intelligence collection that occurred was a single confidential informant and a single FISA warrant. Bill Barr says, I'd like to find out whether that is in fact true. It strikes me as a fairly anemic effort that was the counterintelligence effort designed to stop the threat of the Russians as it's currently being represented. Okay, what does he mean by that? Well, on this program and lots of others, we've had lots of discussion about the FBI's use of a CI, a confidential informant, in the form of an English-based college professor named Stephen Halper. Stephen Halper's job to spy on some Trump campaign figures, including the sometimes foreign policy volunteer like George Papadopoulos and Carter Page. There's been a lot of talk about the FBI's use of a FISA warrant, which is a court-approved permission to wiretap, against Page. But Page was never charged with anything. He hasn't spent a day in jail. He had his life ruined. He's probably in whopping debt because of all the legal representation he's needed to sit down and talk to the FBI all these endless times. And, you know, you can speculate there's bound to be other FBI surveillance out there, lots of it. But the Halper and the Page FISA cases are the only ones we definitively know about. So when Barr says he'd like to find out whether that is in fact true, whether or not the only collection was a single confidential informant and a FISA warrant, if the FBI really took the Trump-Russia matter seriously, if they really thought that Trump was in league with the Russians, if they really thought it was a threat to the Republic, would the only thing they do be to get one single FISA warrant and follow Carter Page around and wiretap Papadopoulos? Is that the only thing they would do? Was the threat that uninteresting to them? Would there be no other wiretaps? Would there be no other surveillance? Would there be no other confidential informants? None, really? And so when you hear Bill Barr talk about those things, that's what is making the heads of the Democrats just spin like they're on fire. Because Barr's phrasing suggests he thinks there's more, lots more. And after he says that, the New York Times, of all publications, runs a piece that says in the summer of 2016, the FBI sent this female undercover agent, the alias was Ezra Turk, to London to pose as Halper's research assistant and kind of flirt with and try to tease information out of Papadopoulos. So now you have Halper and Turk and the Page FISA warrant. Is that it? Is that the totality of the FBI surveillance? What Attorney General Barr said was right. It's a pretty anemic response to what the Bureau is later going to represent as a full-scale Russian attack on an American election. So the question becomes not, is that all there is? Because I don't think it is. The question becomes, how much more is there? And so remember, it was April 10th, when he was appearing on Capitol Hill, that Barr set off this firestorm by declaring that spying did occur. And the Democrats pounced and said, how dare you call the FBI investigation spying? And Barr said, well, spying is a perfectly good word. It gets the job done. And now we're beginning to see unimpeachable evidence that Barr was correct. He said the thing he didn't know was whether or not the spying was adequately predicated, that is, whether or not the FBI had a legitimate reason to do this. But there's no spying, there's no doubt spying took place. And in the coming months, we're going to find out just how much there is, and it's making the Democrats sweat bullets, and I can't wait to watch. Jones here on the USA Radio Network.
Hi, this is Wayne Allen Root. I have a voice problem. My voice easily gets hoarse. That's a big problem when you're a talk show host. I talk thousands of hours a year on radio and TV. I have to protect my voice. Well, those problems are a thing of the past. My throat is now a workhorse because of My Doctor Suggests all-natural silver lozenges. I pop these lozenges all day long and all show long. Silver has been used historically to destroy bacteria, viruses, and even yeast. Imagine sucking on a lozenge and letting the silver slowly and consistently destroy the cause of mouth, throat, and respiratory problems. Those lozenges work. work. I'm living proof. They're a miracle for me. Now a more advanced silver formula is available in a liquid gel or lozenge form, and you can get all 3 in one package and 20% off because War sent you. My doctor suggests the name of the company, but Wayne Root doesn't suggest. I urge you to try these remarkable all-natural lozenges today. Call 866-660-9868. That's 866-660-9868, or go to mydoctorsuggest.com/root. Use promo code USA Radio to save 20% off. That's mydoctorsuggest.com/root.